Welcome, everybody.
Welcome. Episode
Ryan,
12.
Banana Beard Bros at night.
This is the explicit channel. It's gonna get dirty. It's past my bedtime.
It's way past your bedtime.
So this is episode 12. Here comes the Squirtle Squad. Iconic. Mainly for sunglasses.
I mean, iconic's kind of overdoing it, don't you think? Okay.
I honestly think there are very few episodes that stand out in the Kanto run. I feel like the Charmander's one, the Squirtle's one. I feel like the Samurai is a big one.
Yeah. That's what Ryan and I used to call our crew back in high school, Squirtle Squad.
Squirtle Squad. We were a bunch of squirters.
We were just squirting everywhere. The lockers, the bathrooms.
Where's another one? I feel like the Ghastly one's a pretty iconic one too.
Yeah, that one for sure. Yeah, that one just scared kids.
I know one that really got to me as a kid too was the one where they all get shrunken down with Sabrina.
So yeah, I was gonna say Sabrina one was even more creepy than Ghastly.
Yeah. Can you think of any other iconic ones off the top of your head?
I remember there's one with like a Scyther and an Electabuzz. And there's also the Primate one I thought was pretty memorable. The Snorlax and the Orange Islands. The Ditto.
I don't even remember those. Oh, the Ditto one. That one was
I don't remember it being good, but I remember it. So, if that's anything. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. The Tentacruel one, of course.
Oh, yeah. Them, like, destroying the building.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see about this Squirtle Squad. I don't remember it being awesome, but maybe there are some things that I don't remember about it.
Oh, for sure. All right. Let me just get this. Let me get this chat up, and we will start.
Everybody, get your bananas ready.
Just so you guys know what's happening, we're doing a Poke Showing in the MMO. And tomorrow, join us for Poke Showing and a viewer's choice video, which what'd you say, Smosh? Right?
Yeah, supposedly
something called Smosh.
Oh, I think Smosh Pokemon in Real. So I think it's called Smosh Pokemon in Real Life, Episode 1. If I'm not mistaken.
Understandable. You ready, bro?
Oh, yeah. Always ready for Pokemon. I want it in my face.
Two best friends watching Pokemon. Let's go.
I mean, what'd you think?
I loved it.
You loved it?
Chef kiss.
Really?
I knew this one stood out to me.
For encounters, we had just Goldeen and Squirtle, right? I think that's it.
No, it's the same Charmander, yeah.
Yeah, just Goldeen and Squirtle. I know this is probably going against the grain here, but I actually really like Seaking. This one's actually tough for me, believe it or not.
No.
I understand Blastoise is much more powerful, but I might like Seaking more.
I could. It's not even a decision for me. There's no way I cannot choose Blastoise.
Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe I have just so much love for Venusaur that in a way it makes me
just hate Charizard.
Just hate the other ones.
Anything that can harm my baby.
Yeah. If this is a competition, it's all about Venusaur, and I like all the other Pokemon more than the other two-star. No, I do love Blastoise. I think Blastoise is a cool design. I know you don't like the cannons, but I think they're cool.
They just don't like... I don't like... They just don't make sense to me, like, in an evolutionary standpoint. Like, Wartortle or Squirtle did not have anything mechanic, you know, or metal or steel. They should have made him a steel type too. Like, that's the only way it would have made, like, Since
There was no steel types at that time, though.
What, Magnemite wasn't steel at the time?
No, he was just electric.
Well, I mean, when they introduced those types, you know?
They should have just added it to Blastoise. It would make sense because Venusaur and Charizard are dual types.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have made sense for sure. I agree. I think Blastoise should be part of it. I guess that's what they did with Empoleon, though.
Yeah. But, like, Blastoise has more noticeable metal, you know? Like, if you were to hold them side by side and was like, which one of them you think is a steel type?
You'd be like, is there such thing as a golden trident type?
Yeah. Well, that's a Poseidon type.
Yeah.
What's a steel type?
that is clearly an Aquaman type.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll just go with Seaking, honestly. Not to just be different, but I really love Seaking. As far as like regular looking birds or regular looking fish or regular looking animals, I think Seaking's he's up there for me. I think he's a really cool regular looking fish Pokemon.
He's definitely regular looking.
Yeah.
How would you rank
Seaking?
Like
I could see myself getting like a Seaking tat. That would be cool, I think.
How would you rank Seaking among like water Pokemon in the first gen?
What would I rank him?
Mm-hmm. They think he's like top like 3 or 5 out of like Kanto waters. There's like Slowbro.
That's tough. That's really tough. I really like. There's a lot of good water Pokemon.
Gyarados.
I mean,
Blastoise.
Sorry, but I actually like Seaking's design more than Gyarados.
Is it because he can close his mouth?
Because he can close his mouth.
Yeah.
I think maybe my favorite water Pokemon from Gen 1 might be Kingler or Tentacruel. I think those two are really neat.
Kingler's also a basic looking Pokemon too.
Either what?
Crabby. I said he's also a basic looking Pokemon.
With a freaking crown on his head. The king of the sea.
Kingler? Does he have a crown on his head? I've never noticed.
Really?
Never. I'm going to have to look at a picture of him.
Look it up right now.
In like my decades of playing.
How have you not noticed this? He's the king. He's a king crab.
I guess I've always just like really noticed. Oh yeah, I've always just gravitated towards the giant.
Picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's happy.
Oh. Yeah, I do like his design. He might be my favorite Gen 1 water type, actually.
Hello, I am in love with this design.
That is pretty neat. Yeah, I like that.
Oh.
Not as much as the original, but...
Really? I like this. I like this more than the original. I love that color scheme.
It's really, really cool, but I like the original just a little bit more.
Really? Like, you would take that over it?
Yes. Yeah. Not the gigantic max, whatever. That one's ugly. Look at that second one there, next to the one you just clicked on. That's the Gigantamax, or whatever it's called.
I don't even understand what's happening in this picture.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, what? What is happening here?
I have no idea.
I see it. Yeah, what's with that freaking foam beard?
He's got rabies.
Oh my. Look at those red eyes.
I'm sorry, but anytime you put facial hair on a Pokemon, you have ruined that Pokemon. Yeah. Ooh. So that'd be probably my... I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, so I would say probably Kingler's my favorite water type from Gen 1.
Cute. I don't know, bro. I can't choose this over that.
That's fine. You don't have to.
Man, this might be my favorite What is this? Just a Mega Kingler. This may.
But it's not. It's not a. It's just fan art. It's not a real one.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, it's just fan art.
Because I saw this and it looks pretty similar.
Yeah, no, this is fan art. Kingler doesn't have a Mega Evolution.
Oh, well, just kidding. I guess I'm fangirling over nothing.
Yep.
But this would be really sweet. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel liking something that's fake? Just kidding. Now you got to give a shout out to whoever freaking did that.
Yeah, can we tell who did it? Shiny Mega Kingler.
Well, whoever did this. Oh, here we go. Artist Casey Dean Fakemon. Put Fakemon and then getting the name.
Average level 106.
Yep, of course. That's a Fakemon for you. Yeah.
Look at these stats he gave it. The thing is just all attack and all speed.
You got to get in now. You got to get into your breakdown of the episode. This is my favorite part of our Poke Showing.
The breakdown of the episode?
Yeah, you're really good at that.
I definitely feel it was how they leaned into the humor in this episode is how I wish they would do with the other emotions, with the other characters, like anger, betrayal, they aren't afraid to go all in when it comes to happy emotions, but when it comes to the other side of the spectrum, they are less likely to do anything with. Team Rocket was okay, some of the stuff they didn't really make sense, what was the point of the bombs, I felt like they had a cool subplot going on, with Meowth pretending to be in charge. They could have really done something with that, and
we could have spent more screen time too on Ash losing his virginity. I mean, I feel like that was a big deal, right?
We could have had an X-ray vision, kind of like Mortal Kombat finisher style.
Yeah. Just seeing the pelvis crack.
Yeah, maybe his prostate just exploding,
Oh man. Yeah.
I do like how they kept Brock and Misty to a minimum and kind of focused on Ash in this episode. But I mean, even the obstacles they gave Ash were kind of dumb. He tripped over a rock. He almost fell off a bridge. Which
has already been done.
Yeah. I feel like they could have they started with the whole. I definitely feel like they're repeating plots and tropes, and they could definitely be a little more original with the episodes.
Yeah, and they could have also drained out more about the why Squirtle is the way he is. I know they say they don't trust humans, but we don't really exactly know why.
Yeah, giving the Squirtles more depth would have been great, since they were definitely the highlight of the episode. I think I was laughing almost every time they were on screen. Because the way it is, I kind of understand why Squirtle came. Ash changed his mindset on humans. Showed they're not all bad, but we could have definitely had some more trust moments, and we could have got a good Squirtle telling the other Squirtles goodbye. They've been together so long, and we're robbed of those Squirtles' closure. And there's no what's going on from here with them. And I'll say this though, one of my favorite parts of this episode though was that 2-second cameo of Gary.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. And the extra, there was no extra really this time, huh?
It was
Officer Jenny maybe.
Also, Jenny, although she didn't really add too much besides like a mode of transportation, which the transportation episode didn't make sense. Like it showed Team Rocket going over the bridge that Officer Jenny and Ash had to go around, and Ash still somehow beat them there, and
yeah.
I mean, like, why even include that, and.
Yeah, I was open-minded during this episode. I remember it being okay, and I don't remember it being anything special other than Squirtle joins the team, and like that he was kind of the cool kid of the cool kids club in his town.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hoping to see, like, is this better than I remember it? Is it worse? And you know what? Honestly, it's about the same exact way I remember it. Although as a kid, like I don't recall how many times they would redo things like the hole and like broken bridges and falling off a bridge and like I thought that was funny that Gary hit him with a door and then he was out all night.
All night long.
And then out of nowhere, like there's a gunpoint, like Team Rocket's in there robbing them at gunpoint.
I love that those guns were fake, by the way, and they shoot like flower petals, like just like reinforcing that like Team Rocket is just at least these grunts, like Jesse and James, are literally just all talk.
Yep,
they are so soft and squishy and couldn't harm anyone.
Squishy, and they couldn't get hard even if they wanted to.
They couldn't harden if they wanted to.
Nope, especially James. Yes. Maybe Meowth though.
Mm-hmm.
I could see. I think Meowth is the most evil of the three, honestly.
Oh yeah, you saw how fast he thought of that lie.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's like some like Ash level manipulation going on.
Yeah. Meowth definitely has more pizzazz. I'd have to give this 2 squirts. 2 squirts.
Just
how about two? How about 2 crutch squirts?
Really, just 2?
Yeah, just 2.
All right, I'm gonna give it kind of like the average rating. I know I gave the Charmander episode a higher rating, but oh man, there was just so much potential with the Charmander episode that this episode did not share. This Squirtle episode was purely like I feel like supposed to be a comic relief episode, probably from what was supposed to be an emotionally heavy episode before,
which wasn't,
which turned out not to be because they can't let you feel any emotions, that aren't happy. And I get the show is for kids, but kids feel emotions. Kids are sad. Kids are angry. Kids are happy. Like, they have the full spectrum of emotions, and they can relate more than I feel like these Pokemon creators give them credit for.
Honestly, it's the best time to learn how to relate and how to like feel those things, and to just feel them in general.
It would do good for kids to see like someone that they see themselves in or idolize feel angry and feel sad and see them actually work through those emotions, rather than when you start to feel sad, someone tells a joke and makes you forget about what you're feeling,
Yeah, that's a very, very good point. It's a good way to validate, honestly. Like when kids are having lots of, and they're not even just subject to kids. I know like a lot of people are watching Pokemon as teenagers, and I know people that like are adults like you and me are watching this now. Like people need to feel validated, and there is a lot of that in any kind of media nowadays. You just watch something and like you have your typical family, right? Like The Simpsons, or like what's that? I've never that Modern Family. I think it was one of the like popular ones now, right? Like
Rick and Morty?
A lot of these like TV shows and stuff like that. Like the father is like an idiot. Like they can't get anything done. The mom does everything. Like there's like this hierarchy or whatever in like TV families, right? and it just sets up people for failure, I feel like. And I mean, Pokemon's I don't know, I feel like we're getting kind of real here, but Pokemon's no exception to that. They have the opportunity, especially because kids love Pokemon. And I think, as time goes by and we get to the newer episodes, it might get better. This is, obviously, they were just starting out, trying to figure things out as they went with this, with the Kanto run. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like, they have the opportunity, because they have such a huge, huge audience, to show how someone could work through those emotions. You're 100% right.
Yeah, and the Squirtle episode, I mean, like, of course, just like any other episode, they could have made better. They could have done things differently. Like, they were probably just pumping these episodes out, to get them here as fast as possible.
Right.
I would give it a 3 out of 5 Ash's bottom cherry pops.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. That's, like, the one thing I've seen that has, like, made me squirm more than the...
I mean, maybe,
It's like, oh, man, that looks so painful.
Maybe Goldeen got him right in the prostate, and he liked it.
But I can't imagine no Goldeen horn attack to the butthole.
He probably liked it after that. After this, at night, he's probably like, hey, can I borrow your Goldeen for a second?
Right.
I'll bring it right back, I promise.
I'll look it up later. You got my Goldeen dirty.
She's always like, I'm tired of you borrowing my Goldeen. It always comes back so stinky.
Oh, man. I'm sure Misty would be willing to help.
Yeah. You're squirting all wrong.
Okay. We should stop before it gets more rated R.
Nah, this is the late night episode. It is 12:27
that's true, right?
Central Time.
That's why we watched the Squirt episode.
All the kiddos are in bed, exactly.
Well, yeah. You know what? I just thought about it. You know who else is really cool in the Kanto water types is Golduck.
Golduck, yeah.
Golduck's really cool.
So, what's your top 5 Kanto
water types? I think Golduck. That might be my favorite Kanto water type. Golduck.
What's your top 5 Kanto water types?
Top 5? Mm-hmm. It'd probably be Golduck, Kingler, Tentacruel. I really like Poliwrath too.
Poliwrath, yeah.
Poliwrath's really cool. And I don't know, the last one is just throw in whoever you want, I guess. Vaporeon, or I don't know, like, I don't really care, I guess, for my 5th one.
That's kind of, I would go Blastoise, Gyarados, Poliwrath.
Cloyster. I'm sorry. You know what? The thing is, when I think of Cloyster, for some reason, I think he's an ice type.
I thought he was an ice type.
Is he ice?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I thought he was water. Dang, man. I wasn't thinking. Yep, water, ice. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Scratch everything I said. Cloyster is my favorite water Kanto Pokemon.
Oh, my.
Even more now. Just kidding. Even more. No, yeah. I love Cloyster. That's my favorite.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, did you hear about that?
No.
No? And they say, like, there's the Gengar one. That Gengar's a Clefable or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I've heard about the Gengar one, but not the Ghastly one.
Some people think that Ghastly's Voltorb. Oh, no, wasn't it the other way around? That Ghastly went into a Voltorb? Yeah, I don't know, something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, no, Cloyster.
Hello.
Dang, that's awesome. I love that. Oh, man. I want to throw him like that.
Like that?
Like that, yeah.
Can we talk about how much this looks like a vagina?
You know what?
Like, literally look at it like... You like that? Can we...
I like that. I like that.
Like,
Oh,
what is this? Like, have you seen this shape?
I don't even care, man. I love it. You know what? I talked way too soon. I guess Kingler's not even on my top. Like, I like Cloyster and Golduck more than that.
Yo, look at this Mega.
It's all right, I guess. Yeah, I like it. Yeah,
I love
different.
it. I love it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I want in my life. I want one of those. I want to wake up to that every morning.
First thing I see in the morning, the last thing I see at night.
Yeah. How do you think he'd say his name? Just like really creepy, like Cloyster.
Yeah. It like whispers in your ear.
Cloyster.
All right, can we talk about how like Cloyster is basically a Ghastly inside of a vagina, though?
Yeah, I love it. Oh, that Pokemon card's cool too. I remember having that one when I was a kid.
This one?
Yeah. That's the vintage. Yeah. So you'd say your favorite water Kanto's Pokemon is Blastoise then, huh?
Yeah.
Man, he looks so cool. I love Cloyster.
Oh, yikes.
That's gonna hurt. In a good way.
Yeah, he likes it.
Well, we're going way over.
Yeah. All right, guys. This does it for the Poke Showing. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys. We appreciate your views. We appreciate your support. And when you guys get on the chat, that makes our day for sure.
Hey, sorry for all the random times. You know, like we promised we're getting back on track. It's been a weird week. We're going to do our Ripe Run right now. If you're welcome to join us. If you're watching us later, thanks for viewing. And tune in tomorrow for another Poke Showing. Like we said. And the viewer's choice. It's going to be sweet. Remember, give your significant other those Nala eyes.
There you go. There you go.
Or save them for me. Or Brian. We take them.
We take
dangle those bananas off your chin or someone else's. Just keep them dangling. And we'll see you in a couple
minutes. Yeah. Peace out. Love you guys. Bye.